Now, good afternoon, everybody. What's up? Now, we got a lot to get through today, but a lot of people been getting away with a whole lot, and we can't allow this aggression to stand no more. And the reason why is because, for some reason, I've just been allowing some people to live. You got all of these fools out here confusing the masses. They confusing y'all. You got this Dr. Fubar Johnson or whatever keeps coming around here. How is this dude still functioning? I'm like, his racket is still going? What has he done? Didn't he build a school or something that got nobody in it? What's going on, man? How y'all keep getting duped by these people? And they put these people on Breakfast Club and everything else. Dude be like Mr. T or somebody. I pity y'all who keep messing with the white man. But I get paid by the white man. Man, how y'all let these dudes get y'all, man, in 2024? I don't know. So I ain't really paid attention to his racket. I just like let him go ahead and do, because he talked real fast and he done read some books. So it's like, all right, go ahead. To me, doctors save people's lives and do dentistry. You know, that's real doctor work. These dudes ain't doing no real doctor work. Now this dude is sitting up here coming up with all this craziness. It's like, are you serious, dog? For real? This is the angle you gonna play? Now he comes into this all the women, the colorism, all this. He is somebody that gaslights. That's all he does is gaslight. And people keep falling for it. Now, he comes out and like he mad at LeBron. You doing a podcast with a white man. Why you never do anything for the black community? You never do nothing with the black brother. He's the same guy he's always been for the past 21 years. Stop thinking he gonna change. What you crying about now? Because he did a podcast with a white guy? What he's gonna do? He ain't gonna talk about no Jalen Walker shooting. He don't know who the hell Jalen Walker is or nothing. You know he ain't gonna do nothing like that and stick up for no black people in that kind of situation. He's never been. He ain't gonna talk for nobody that was in Akron, in Ohio, in his area. He ain't talked about the largest eviction in the state of Ohio is from Akron, the place he supposedly is from. He didn't tweet. He didn't do it. Mav Carter didn't do it. Rich Paul ain't did it. Nobody in his organization did a goddamn thing. So you know what kind of dude he is. He's a puppet. So talking about a podcast show and he got a white guy on there, what the hell does that mean in the real world of what's going on in society? I ain't hear you saying shit about why he ain't said nothing about what's going on in Akron. Dr. Fubar Johnson. But you want a fan, if that don't fan enough flames for you, you need something that's trending. You need something like a teenager got shot and killed by the police, and the police happen to be white and the guy happen to be black. We got a gas like that. Come on, fan them flames. Let's fan it. Where's LeBron? What are you going to do in that situation? That's what I want to know. What did you expect LeBron was going to do? He ain't going to do a damn thing. So you just making a fool of yourself talking about he doing this show. And Draymond Green, you too, crying like, man, I don't know why, man. You said, man, we were going to do a podcast show. You ain't did mine yet. How about the fact is you don't use chapstick on your goddamn lips on your podcast? All people can see is the cracks in your goddamn lips when you talking. Look like a goddamn deserted ass desert. Lips look like a dried up desert, like some busted hot links or something. Every damn podcast. Dog, drink some water. Get some Vaseline if you ain't got no Carmex, Draymond. Goddamn. Lips be looking like some busted hot links. And then what I saw was they tried to. Dog, just because you talking slow, don't make it smart. What is you doing, Dre? Damn, Day, chill out. You doing way too much. Over here crying because a bum don't want to be on your show. I was on his show. Who are you? Who are you, Day, in this situation? Wake up. Crying about this dude. Oh, he gonna want me on his show. Okay, well, if you on the show, then they can go from there. But other than that, you ain't moving the needle. You ain't moving the needle. You are not moving the needle. Y'all have a production of probably $25. You better ask Colin Cowherd for some money, dog. For real. You up there holding the microphone. Yo, so when are you? I'm like, goddamn, you gonna sing? You gonna rap? What the hell? You can't get a wireless? They got a damn wireless one you can get for $29. Damn. You up there holding the mic. Yo, check 1, 2. Can y'all hear me over there? Y'all hear me? Yo, man, it's Draymond Green. And welcome to the Draymond Green podcast show. Because I can't think of a name for the goddamn show. So I just call it Draymond Green. Because I just like to talk. So this is just me talking, man. Because that's what I do. And I don't really interview no goddamn body. Because I just want to do all the talking. So what he coming on your show for? What is you coming on the show for? Ain't no point. Shouts out to that. Ain't no point in him even showing up to the contest. So that's what I'm saying. It don't even make no damn sense. They all get that. Right, they all get to that point. I know, like the guy said, do the Lord's work, see, though. That's what I'm doing. I got to put the truth out here. These people have been gaslighting and going around here parading and doing a whole lot of nothing. And it needs to be said. It needs to be brought to the forefront. Now, let's get to, hit the like button up. It's going to take them 1,000 years to get that school up and running. Man, that dude ain't never getting no school up and running. Y'all be believing these fools. I just like, man, what's going on around here, man? These dudes weak. They weak. Y'all, that's what be killing me. They weak. Now, listen. Let's get back to this. You got the other clown who want to be a part of something even though he not. This dude's doing his poor rendition of trying to do everything Kwame Brown do. Yeah. Stephen A. Smith, a.k.a. Lion-Ass Smith. That's what you are, yo, Lion-Ass Smith. All you do is lie. That's all you do. 24 hours a day is lie. This dude sat up here and tried to sit there and tell the whole world he could do what everybody else does. He was out there talking about, on ESPN First Take, talking about the show between LeBron and JJ Redick. On the show, he's congratulating them. He's saying he thinks it's going to be good. Oh, watch the show. But they not fooling me. When he come to his show, he goes on his platform and goes the opposite way, saying LeBron is trying to make a show to change the narrative and tell his side of the story. You don't even know what the show is about, and you have already jumped to the conclusion of that's why you want to do it, to try to create some back and forth with you and JJ Reddick, who you got to pretend like you like. You did the same thing with Max. We knew it was bullshit. You doing the same thing with Shannon Sharp. We all know it's bullshit. You're jealous. You've always been jealous of everybody at there. You were jealous of Jalen Rose. Jalen see it. Everybody know it. You jealous of all these people because they're good at their jobs and you're not. You're a hack. You've been a hack for years. Now you're trying to hack Kwame Brown. Everything Kwame Brown tries to talk about, yeah, he tried to cover the subject. Exactly. You try to cover every subject that's talked about by Kwame Brown. All of a sudden, you went from the sports guy to I talk about current events. Y'all wanted me to talk about this, so I'll talk about it. No, you saw it trending, you dumb lying bastard, Lion A. Smith. This is what you about. And this is why I don't respect you. Nobody I know ever respected you in this game. So that's what I'm saying. None of y'all, nobody I know put any form of respect towards you, especially as a journalist. You were a hack. If you was talented, they would have found you. They would have said, man, this guy is great. No, all you do is curtail for the massa. That's what you do. You curtail for massa all the time, and then think that that gives you a position to go out and tell other brothers who independently thinkers what they should do and what they should be doing. And going out saying the things that the white counterparts can't say publicly. So they use you. That's your job. How dare Kyrie Irving want to be concerned about what he put in his body? They giving him money. Why should he be concerned about a doggone epidemic that's killing everybody? Suck it up and play. You're playing the NBA. COVID don't hurt people in the NBA. Stupid. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. Attacking Kevin Durant, everybody else. Right. All he does is takes
I came on the air and talked about how Anthony Davis was a top 7 player. I take it back. Yeah. He don't look like he even wants to go anywhere near the basket. And my point is, yo, bro, you too big, you too skilled, you too talented. What has happened to Anthony Davis? Yes, Russell Westbrook can't shoot, but that's about it. We need to be talking less about Russell Westbrook and more about Anthony Davis. Because, damn it, I expected better.
So, even though that was a great take, that's what you're going to get when you're dealing with him. That's what you're going to get when you're dealing with him. That's it. So when you start putting this narrative into place that, oh, this is what it's about. Oh, no. The guy's a hack. Oh, yeah, he can't put two things to words. Let's take a look, because I want y'all to hear it clearly. That's why I stopped the music. Let's let y'all hear it clearly. Now, the guy who created Dragon Ball Z passed away, right? Akira Toriyama has passed away. Let's listen to how Stephen A. Smith honors him.
EBSC 93.
Why is Stephen A. Smith talking about the creator? Because he saw it trending on Twitter. So he wanted to jump in and talk about something he don't know about, but he act like he knows about Dragon Ball Z. So let's let that sink in right here. Come on, Lion A. Smith. I was the biggest fan of Dragon Ball. Let's listen.
Right? Who you taking in a 1 versus 1? Goku or Vegeta from Dragon?
Here it is. Who you taking in a 1-on-1, Goku or Vegeta? Who the hell is Vegeta? Anybody who has watched Dragon Ball Z in the world know goddamn well this man said Vegeta. Get him off the stage. Somebody come get your boy. Listen to him.
Goku or Vegeta from?
He said it with confidence too. Goku or Vegeta. Oh yeah, I love this show. This show is amazing. The way Vegeta was doing his thing. Vegeta. This ain't Veggie Tales. What the hell are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. You ain't Kwame Brown, boy. You can't talk about other things. You trying to go into other genres and talk about other stuff you don't know nothing about. You saw this trending and say, oh man, it's getting all this attention. I'm gonna have to bring it up on the show. This fool said Vegeta. Oh my God. I kid you not. Let's take it back.
This is 1. Goku or Vegeta from Dragon Ball? Taking in a 1 versus 1. Right? Who you taking in a 1 versus 1? Goku or Vegeta?
Now, he's trying to act like somebody brought this to my attention. Who is Edwin Bach? Nobody knows this guy. He's trying to act like he's answering questions from Twitter just that people are sending in to him. BS. None of this is added at Stephen A. whatsoever. Do you see an at to the show? You don't see an at to nothing, right? No, he grabbed this off Twitter.
1. Goku or C93? Right? Who you taking in a 1 versus 1? Goku or Vegeta from Dragon Ball?
He did not say Vegeta at all. Everybody who's seen Dragon Ball know goddamn well Vegeta is not Vegeta. And when we see that, we say Vegeta. Prince Vegeta. Lord of the Saiyans. When you see the Saiyans in there and you don't know what the hell you talking about, everybody is laughing at you. I'm Prince Vegeta. I'm supposed to view the Saiyans. That's me, Kakarot. You don't know Broly? I wonder what he gonna say. Oh, that's my boy. Yeah, they call him Brody. No, not Brody. Broly, you stupid idiot. He's like, his father did say he was a dummy. Exactly. Give it up. The boy just isn't smart. And he's right. He said he couldn't Google it at least. No, he had to get it up and running. He had to get it up running so much. This is all he can say. I want to see him try to pronounce Piccolo. He be, and Pinocchio, and Vegeta, and Brody. Oh man, those are my guys. Yeah, you know I go all the way back. Oh yeah, I go all the way back. Yeah, that goes back to the 90s. We used to be sitting up watching Vegeta do his thing, and Goku over there. Yeah, Goku. Oh yeah, he be doing his thing too. Yeah, and old Pinocchio, when he threw his, that little light thing come out, and it just come out like a little beam, and then it be blowing stuff up like all the rocks be moving. Oh yeah. Yeah, he got a homeboy named Kremlin. Oh yeah, Kremlin be doing his thing. Yeah. He kind of like a karate guy, He a little guy. I think he got a little angry girlfriend over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, they had Goku. Yeah, he had a good fight with this guy called the Freezer. Yeah. He's like the Freezer because he cold. Yeah, man. It's an outstanding show, and we really gonna miss him, the creator. Yeah, the guy gonna be over there going. He gonna be coming in there making up everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's fussy. Her name is Bulimia. Yeah, Bulimia, man. She's something else. Yeah, Master Roku. Oh yeah, they got Master Roku, the Kremlin, Bulimia. Oh yeah, man, it's a great show. No, he ain't gonna get no master. He gonna be Master Roku. What you talking about? Yeah, Master Roku. Oh yeah, he was something else. He can get all the channels. Man, are you kidding me? This dude ain't gonna get nothing right. Man, when he said Vegeta is like one of the easy ones. This dude couldn't even get that right. He couldn't even get this right. This is the easiest thing to get.
Or Vegeta? Who you taking in a 1 versus 1? Goku or Vegeta?
This dude couldn't even say Goku. He said Goku. Goku or Vegeta?
C93 writes, who you taking in a 1 versus 1? Goku or Vegeta?
Now, he said he couldn't read growing up. He suffered from dyslexia. So you can see right now, you can see right now why he's going to get roasted. And this is why he's going to get roasted. See, everybody that watches him, they ain't going to catch it. We know because we grew up watching this show. We like, God damn, what the hell is he talking about? So we already know he's full of it. Hell, he won't even get Trunks right. He will not even get Trunks right. He was like, he got, I think, Bulimia got a son named Shorts or something. And it Shorts? Trunks. Yeah, Trunks. He won't get none of it right. They're gonna be like, no, Trunks, like swimming trunks. Oh yeah. Trump. No, not Donald Trump. Trunks. Like swimming trunks. Oh. Well, that's what I said. I said shorts. But you know what I mean. Come on now. You know I watched the show. He said, I thought he said vegetable. That's where he was going. I thought he was going to say Veggie Tales in a minute. So, right, when they start bringing in all of the stuff he was talking about, That's why I wanted to put that up there so y'all could understand what's going on. Oh man, can you imagine him trying to say Majin Buu? Oh my God. He gonna be Magic Blue. Magic Blue, man. I swear to God. That dude is something else. And he's blue. Magic Blue. Magic Blue is gonna be doing everything. Right. See, we can roast this because we know what we're talking about. Everybody else don't get it. So they don't understand it. No, he's Mr. No 0.5. He's Mr. No 0.5. He ain't never played. Never played. Kick the music back off. Oh, yeah. Now, let's get back to the show and the program. So he's curtailing to try to act like he finna battle LeBron and JJ Redick. Battle in what? You kissing there then, you jumping bad now. That's what you do. Jalen Rose already exposed you. He said that. He said they're going to apologize as soon as the check cash. Then they're going to come in and apologize for what they said. That's what these guys do. The whole nine. So we've already done roasted him. Now comes this guy, Jason Shtlock. Shtlock goes off and tries to, I don't know why, and why he let them put a battery in his back. He tries to take a jab at me, on Twitter. Somebody showed him a clip of me exposing Stephen A. Smith and like why he ain't do it like that. Oh, he couldn't handle that. Oh no, he couldn't deal. So his whole attitude went left. His ego got in his way and he got real stupid. And he started saying things he shouldn't have said. And then he starts repeating what other people say. You see, this is why I don't like you, Shtlock. Because all you do is curtail for these white boys who don't like you or other brothers. Now, I have no idea of what's going on when it comes to you. But I know you. I know what you about. Well, you see, I've seen things that most of you guys would not even believe or focus on, right? Because a lot of people are getting tired of these other people curtailing their jokes. Now, let's get it all in perspective. When you came out and said what you said, nobody questioned it. Everybody took you at face value. Why don't you tell the people who gave you the information? Who gave you the information about Stephen A. Smith? Now, everybody I know, they know one thing. And that if you give credit to somebody who give you information or your sources, you give them up. If you know it didn't come from you, you would give up the source. How you gonna turn around and bash the person that helped you out? I said, well, you got a bigger platform than me. as far as what you got going on, we got a common enemy here. I think you a piece of it. But go on ahead and use this information against Stephen A. so you make you look really much on point. I gave you that information. So you decided not to credit me, which is another thing that insulted me, is that you did not credit me, but came out to try to discredit me in the video. Now, you ain't gonna mention my name because you know I'm gonna jump on your head, boy. And they know why. Everybody know why you Shtlock. I ain't want to go ahead and you know, expose you fully and start talking about your weight loss, you know, your weight and all that stuff. I ain't finna do all that. I could, because everybody know, you know, what you are. They know. Now, the person tried to help you out, but you didn't want to be helped. You were mad. People came to you and said, this guy's exposing Stephen A. Smith, and you wasn't. You had nothing to say. You stayed quiet. You kept your mouth shut. And you had to respond when somebody tagged you in it and said, hey, look, did you see this? But your ego got in the way and you got real stupid. All that sugar started, that damn pork ribs started going up into your bloodstreams and was blocking oxygen coming in your goddamn brain. And you forgot who sent you the information because you never said a goddamn word about Coach Gaines' book until you got my email. Because you told everybody, if you this damn journalist, you the damn reporter that you claim you are, why are you going up there, here's my email. If you got any information on Stephen A. Smith, can you please send it to me? I'm having a rib heart attack. All them pork grinds and ribs, I'm feeling a little woozy. I'm going to get to it probably tomorrow. Goddamn pork baby, try to sit there and talk about me. Are you out your mind? If you bumped your goddamn head, Shtlock, you gotta understand who you talking to. I will read you, boy. We know guys like you 100 miles an hour. They could, them white boys out there say, hey, come on, squeal like a pig. They'll put a pig nose on you, make you walk you around in some trunks, and you'll be out there snorting like a pig for them. We all know your kind. We done seen your kind a million times come and go. You got teased by everybody black about being fat walking through the hallways. We understand. You mad. They used to roast you every day because you couldn't reach around and wipe your butt. We get it. That's why at Ball State you couldn't play football because everybody like, dude, we got to do something with this damn fat bastard. Put him on the offensive line. Put him somewhere. You couldn't even make a goddamn tackle. You can't block nobody. You were just fat. So you just out there. So they like, read some books because you're going to have a lot of time to read because ain't nobody inviting you out to the dance. Ain't nobody saying, like, ooh, who is that? They going, what the hell is that? That's how you was up there in high school. You was at Ball State and didn't ball. What the hell going on here? So you mentioned my name. I wasn't bothering you. So let's go to the facts. Now, I'm going to share the screen. There we go. Now, he comes up. The person said, hey, dude came in as Lassane Parish Crooks. Said Stephen A. lied about his historic Coach Gaines article. He said he only played one game, but averaged 1.5. That's impossible. Was the book all a lie, bro? And they were asking Whitlock and sent him the video I did, and they sent him a clip. So he's watching one part of my video that I'm showing that Stephen A. didn't write these articles, the whole nine, everything that he should have done. But his lazy ass said, I'm a tiny bit confused here. You mentioned Coach Game, but you're referring to a police story. Clarify what you're referring to. I'm aware that most of Stephen A. Smith's narrative background is fictional, including the articles he claimed to have written. Look up the one on the soccer. We did that. We covered the whole thing. See, what you did was dabble and dip on one little thing, waiting on somebody else to feed you something else. So we covered everything in a video. But you were just shown a clip. And instead of realizing what he was saying, the guy who tried to tell you, Jason, the person who posted this video from Karceno, isn't the actual Karceno. You can look it up. The in-depth video on Karceno for Life channel where he breaks down every shred of Stephen A. Smith's deception. Now here he comes. Yeah, you need the patience of Job to make it through that 100 minutes. I made it 15 minutes. Talk too slow and walks around his house. I couldn't find a point. You dumb bastard nigga, I talk slow, you walk slow, think slow, and talk slow. I'm reading comments on the screen because it's a live screen. You do a goddamn show and reading a goddamn teleprompter, reading words you wrote down. You can't even remember them. You sound like a damn stumbling elephant. Yeah. Well, Stephen A., you're just diabolical, pathological liar. So I'm like, who the hell are you? This is what I'm talking about right here. This kind of arrogance right there is why I'm going to end up stomping on your head. Because you know goddamn well you were sitting over here getting information from me. All your videos was about 1.5 and him actually playing basketball. You had no other knowledge of nothing else. You always talking about Stephen A. He averaged here. Here we got this stat line that a Stephen Smith was shooting this and you doing this. Where's the footage? He never played. I kept telling your fat ass he never played. Never played, fat bastard. He never played. I'm trying to tell you, he tore up his knee in practice. He never played. Read Coach Gaines' book. Your fat, dumb ass couldn't even read the book because you too busy eating pork rinds. He's like, barbecue ribs, Coach Gaines' book. I'm gonna read it later. I'm gonna eat these ribs. So that's what you chose. You chose to sit back and eat ribs and then try to make everybody else do your work for you. Right? That was your plan. Sit back, do all the work for me because I'm too lazy and fat. So, on January 11th, you forgot. I emailed you. Hit an email. And I sent you the information. And I said what? What did I send you, boy? Oh, we're going to blow this all the way up. Yeah, what did it say? We're going to get to the grease. Because we tired of these people lying. These dudes keep lying all the time. That's all they do is lie. It don't even make sense to lie at this point. What you lying for? That's what I'm talking about. These dudes are hacks. Look, let's get to this. I sent this fool and I said what? You both ain't it. But he was on the team but never played in a game. Plus, Coach Gaines' book will explain his exit. Stephen A. lied. Coach Gaines coached 3 more years after he claims his article made the coach retire. Coach Gaines retired because in 1993, they changed the rules and said that if you are 70 years of age, you have to retire. Stephen A. is lying. I sent you the link to the information, all of it. 256 pages of information. All of a sudden, your new video come out, you talking about Coach Gaines' book. Now all of a sudden you want to talk about Coach Gaines' book. And you ain't even credit anybody. You try to take all the credit for it, just like the fat lying bastard you are. So now everybody know the truth. They can go back and now they see that I sent you the information, you lying bastard. Then you gonna got the nerve to go on Twitter and get brain damage and act like, oh, well, I couldn't get past 15 minutes of it. Come watch mine. You know, that's basically what he's saying. Come watch me. And you ain't even do it like I did it because you're lazy. You're lazy. That's your problem. Fat back, greasy. y'all gonna make me expose this dude and send him to sender. I'm just tired of these liars. I've been letting these liars get away with too much. It's time to be putting them all out into the pastures and letting the whole world see exactly what they are, drag them in the light because they need to be exposed. Now, I done sent y'all the receipts. Y'all done seen the receipts. Jump in that dude's Twitter, go upside his head and say, why are you lying? You know this dude sent you all this information on Stephen A. Smith. Stop lying. Your whole conversation changed. Once he sent you that information, you start talking about Coach Gaines' book, yet you never mentioned before, ever in no other video about Stephen A. until he sent you that information. Stop lying. Always taking credit from everybody else. He ain't gonna mention me for no credit because it makes him look irrelevant. See, if he mentions me, that makes him look irrelevant. But he can sit there and go on a white dude's podcast show, stereotypical hack white boys, sit on his show.
There are currently two on-air talent in our business picking fights with each other in what seems like an effort to boost their viewers and audience, which, you know, is something we don't have to do because we have such a robust viewing and listening audience as is, you know, in the tens of millions. But
they come out with this fake Italian accent and they try to talk like the doggone guys on the Saturday Night Live skit, the Bears, and they come out here and they insult people by using this doggone dialogue. Why would you choose to go on this show? Why would you choose to go off on this show?
It's our duty to dig into this major, kind of major story to get the truth. Now, originally we wanted to bring on someone who could explain and possibly defend the behavior of Jason Whitlock, but we couldn't find anyone who could do that. So instead, all right, here he is, host of Fearless on Blaze Media, Jason Whitlock.
Why are you on this show? Why are you on this show? Right, he lied all the goddamn time. Then when he get caught, he apologized, and then no, he do worse. He denies he even said it. You can show him the video, and he just smiled. I think that's out of context. No, you bastard, you can't stand on nothing. Because you are about nothing. You go on these doggone white boy shows who up here faking fake accents like Italian. Like they doing fake Italian accents like the dudes who do the Bears. Yeah, I think they're going to win this many shows. They just running a gimmick. You go on a gimmick show. And you let these white boys insult you to your face and you just smile.
Good to be here with you guys. Thanks for having me.
Well, there's a lot to
No problem.
unpack here, as they say, Jason.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Stephen A. came out with a book about himself, and then you went and claimed he made up a bunch of stuff in it, specifically about his high school basketball career, which I guess you think is important or whatnot. Then he publicly attacked you, and we apologize to our radio audience here, but we must quote Stephen A. directly for journalistic purposes. He said you are a, quote, fat bastard and a bitch, and a, quote, fat fucking piece of shit, and, quote, a roach of an individual, and the devil, and the worst human being you'll ever meet. And I'm paraphrasing here, but the worst, most garbage embarrassment to the human race. And again, a gigantic fat. Okay, so that leads to our.
Now, you let these white boys go in on you like that on the show. And you up there smiling. You up there smiling. I'm going to slow it down and I'm going to put it back on normal. Look at this. He's smiling. They just there to insult him.
Directly for journalistic purposes. He said you are a, quote, fat bastard and a bitch and a, quote, fat fucking piece of shit and, quote, a roach of an individual and the devil and the worst human being you'll ever meet. And I'm paraphrasing here, but the worst, most garbage embarrassment to the human race. And again, the gigantic fat. Okay, so that leads to our first question, Jason.
Look at him, just smiling. Right. Just smiling. Now, if somebody black said this, why do we always gotta attack my physical appearance? Why do we always gotta tear down? He'd be crying and whining, but long as it's white, it's all right. They just going in on him.
How do you respond to these hurtful but somewhat accurate allegations?
Somewhat accurate allegations. Look at him. They tearing him up to his face. These hurtful but somewhat accurate. No backbone. None whatsoever. Punk.
They're not hurtful. They're definitely not accurate. I thought Stephen A. Tapped into his feminine emotional energy and talking about, if you see Jason Whitlock, wrap your arms around your soul. He'll snatch your soul. Man, he sounded like a little woman. He sounded like an actor. And he's a bit, not a bit, he comes across, if you watch a bunch of his interviews and you read his book, he sounds like a pathological liar. He stresses the truth about everything.
What do you say he's lying about? Give us an example here for people who really don't care about it.
I don't believe it. I don't buy it. He says he did it in a one-day tryout in February of 1988, I believe.
See, everything is about basketball with him. He had no other information about nothing else.
I'm having trouble caring.
People should care because he's at the top of the sports media. He's the face of ESPN, and he's a guy that stretches the truth.
Nobody has any memory of that happening except for you.
Yeah.
Claim to have a college football career.
Yeah.
But
here's the thing.
look at yourself, Jason.
Matters.
Yeah.
Hold on. You claim to have a college football career.
Yeah.
But it appears nobody has any memory of that happening except for you.
Yeah, bro.
Isn't that a little strange?
No, because there's film, there's pictures.
I haven't seen it.
I looked it up, bro. Couldn't find it anywhere.
You ain't look very hard if you couldn't find it. It's everywhere. Punch my name into Google and go to images, and you can see the little chubby-faced 20-year-old Jason Whitlock in a Ball State uniform.
Hold on. Let me just do that. Hold on one moment. Jason Whitlock, chubby, Ball State
Uniform, yeah.
uniform. Not seeing anything. I do see something about going balls deep on a greeting card, it looks like.
Now they're lying. Now this whole show is lying. Now, no, Jason Whitlock played football. Like I told you, he wasn't no damn good. He was fat, so they threw him on the line. He wasn't strong. He wasn't nothing. That's him. There you go. See, he threw him up on the line. He wasn't no damn good. He was just fat. But they was like, look, we can use you. Put your blubber, hover your blubber. Look at him. Lining up. That's him. On the practice squad. blowing protection. Quarterback getting sacked. Coach losing his damn mind. Got to get him out the game. There you go. Easy to look up. The only way we look alike if a before and after picture. We probably the same complexion and got about the same hairstyle. That's the only way we look alike. That's why he's not respected in the media. All these dudes be lying, and they've been getting away with it for far too long, man. They've been getting away with it for far too long. Yeah, I mean, Ticket TV read him. He was on Ticket's show, and Ticket clowned him. This is the same man that said that racism only matters to poor people. Like I said, he repeats out of his mouth what white America is saying, and they pay him checks. Well, let's see if he starts his podcast. He actually can open up his mouth and back up the facts that we just provided for him. Because I wouldn't have mentioned this fat bastard if he didn't say nothing to me. Jason Whitlock said that. But he let these white boys with these fake Italian accents go out there and call him everything in the book to his face. And all he did, sit there and smile. That's why he couldn't even get a job. Outkick had to get rid of him. He got mad, Outkick got rid of him. How can Outkick, a show that's based around some doggone racism, conservativeness show, get rid of you? Clay Travis, who was a travesty when he worked at ESPN for his takes. Oh, he's Stephen A's best friend now. Now, Jason Whitlock ended up getting mad and trying to outkick because he got mad, and that's why he's over there with the Blaze now. He got mad. I told Clay in November that I was going to exit Outkick unless Savage invested the $500,000 he committed, and we backed away from using Savage Ventures. It was a bad business deal, a byproduct of my failure to properly vet my business partners. Outkick responded in a statement saying Outkick provided Jason Shtlock access to all information necessary to make an informed business decision regarding joining the company. Nothing at all was misrepresented to him or his lawyer in any way whatsoever. He chose to leave after a short tenure, as we said over a month ago, the site when we announced he was leaving. We continue to wish him well. Meaning, don't come back. Don't come back. This is why no major network wanted you. You can't even get on the racist white people site. How you can't get on their site? And they racist. They would think they would love you. You fit right to the agenda. But Jason is a millionaire. I don't care about money. You think people money make them right or wrong? LeBron James got way more money than Jason Whitlock. What does that mean? He right because he got money? Hell no, wrong is wrong. When have you seen Whitlock address anybody white as wrong unless they didn't give him a check or a plate of goddamn ribs? Yep, exactly. Whitlock knows I don't like him. Period. I see through him. He can't be around people that see through him. Is he a better writer than Stephen A. Smith? Well, hell, you could barely find anything Stephen A. Smith has written. But when you read what Stephen A. Smith has written, it's so basic and bland. He really never wrote anything in depth except from Carlton Hines' article. That was the first article he had, 2-page article on, and led to him coming here. We went through all of that in the video. The death of a black man that he lied and claimed he knew, come on, he from the Bronx. He grew up in the Bronx like me. I'm from the Bronx. And he lied and played that. You were born there. You left the Bronx when you was like 3-4 years old. And ain't been back. And you grew up in Hollis, Queens. But when it serves you, you from the Bronx. Okay. I mean, he even had Paul George confused. Paul George was like, man, is that Bronx in you? Because they don't know nothing about you. Yeah, exactly. All right, if Colorado plays for clicks instead of wins, when you was trying to roast him, then I was like, you must play for ribs. That's all you care about is ribs. You know what I was planning on doing? I was supposed to watch Ahsoka, watch that again, do my analysis. Then I got to see old Trap Jaw here. Look at him. Yeah, ribs. Old Trap Jaw here.
That is some weird teeth, boy. Look, you see how his teeth is? Like he been chewing on cans. It's like open the can and then drink the soda. I couldn't wait. I just ate it through the can. I just chewed the whole can up with it. Yeah, aluminum got a little bitter taste to it. It worked when you put some sauce to it. His teeth is jacked up. Wonder why you ain't on Fox. They saw them and got you out of there quick. This man is going to sit there and make fun of people's children who are in a hospital.
That's him. That's what he do.
Just for clicks and views. Anybody doing something for clicks, it's you.
Yep.
But now we know why you doing all this. You doing all this so you can get some ribs?
Some ribs. Y'all think it's a joke.
That's what all this is about.
Y'all think that I'm just roasting him.
So you can get an order of ribs.
He doing this for ribs.
Now, a lot of y'all might think I'm picking on this man. And that's not fair to do. It's not fair to point out or pick out somebody like that. Why would I say such a thing?
I'm gonna bring Jake.
Maybe because he said it.
He'll be on here in a second and threatened to come out to California again this weekend. I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs. I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
He's finna threaten somebody to make him some damn ribs. That's what this dude is doing all this for ribs. I'm coming out there only if he gonna make me some ribs. Duh. He said rib lock. Dog, I swear to God, he probably gonna eat that man's hand if that man don't make him some ribs. He was dead serious about them ribs.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, he dissing Deion Sanders, talking about a kid that's in the hospital who got a hit in a football game.
Now you know Whitlock ain't gonna run away from ticket. How he gonna run? You mean he gonna wobble away in a pool of sweat? Think Jason Whitlock can run? That dude ain't run since 1988.
Yeah, he got me in the mood for some ribs.
Oh, Grimace. Now we know why they can't keep the McRib in there, because goddamn Grimace keep eating up all the goddamn ribs. That's what's wrong. He threatened this man over ribs.
Again this weekend, I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs.
I'm going to bribe him into making me some more ribs.
I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
I'm 75% confident I'm going to show up if he makes some more ribs. He love them damn ribs. He ain't said I'm 75%. I'm going to show up if y'all, get my room, get my plane flight. No. He want JB to make him some ribs. Thank you, Steve.
I'd have been more interested if you came in here with some ribs.
Thank you. And again this weekend, I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs.
I'm going to bribe him into making me some more ribs.
I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
Nothing this Asian man saying. All he thinking about is ribs and he hungry.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. This dude put ribs as the end all be all of everything. And whoever JB is, boy, I swear you gonna have this dude slaving over a stove. Like them the best ribs I ever had, man. The meat was falling off the bone. I'm 75% confident I'm gonna show up if he makes some more ribs. He love them damn ribs. He ain't said I'm 75% I'm gonna show up if y'all, get my room, get my plane flight. No. He want JB to make him some ribs. JB with the ribs, baby. So if Colorado is playing for clicks, you got to be playing for ribs. It's obvious. You just stated it. Yep. This dude put ribs as the end all be all of everything. And whoever JB is, boy, I swear you gonna have this dude slaving over a stove. Like them the best ribs I ever had, man. The meat was falling off the bone. What process you use to make them ribs? Them the best damn ribs I ever had. The whole time the dude was talking, all he was thinking about was ribs. What kind of sauce he gonna put on the ribs? He ain't thinking about nothing but ribs. He's like, I don't care what that Asian man said, as long as at the end of it, he got my ribs.
Thank you.
Look, soon as the Asian man got through talking, crazy Asian man got through talking.
I would say, you know what, Dion? I'm more or less with you, but he's not.
So crazy Asian man got through talking. Look, he ain't thinking about nothing this Asian man saying. All he thinking about is ribs and he hungry.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
I'd have been more interested if you came in here with some ribs. But you didn't bring me no damn ribs. So thank you, Steve. But you ain't bring no ribs.
No ribs. I love ribs.
You ain't bring no ribs. You can go to hell. Go to hell, Steve. You ain't bring no ribs. I'm finna bring JB up in here.
Great job as always. I'm gonna bring JB on here in a second and threaten to come out to.
Threaten. He said threaten. Listen to what he said. I'm finna bring JB out here and I'm finna threaten this man to get me some ribs. You think this is a joke? Y'all thought I just made up ribs just to be talking about him. This dude was talking about ribs. All of this is for a damn plate of ribs. The title held. This him.
Thank you, Steve. Great job as always. I'm gonna bring JB on here in a second and threaten to come out to California again this weekend. I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs.
Yeah, he want to go right back out there so he can get that dude to make him some more ribs.
I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
Man, I swear. He had bypass surgery to take away some of the fat. I'm like, dude, how you gonna have that surgery and you get all the weight off you and you still 300 pounds? They're gonna have to go back in there again. They left half a buffalo inside you. He must only had they must have the plans in there. He must got the entry level package. He didn't get the gold and platinum package. When they stuck that vacuum cleaner up his ass, they only sucked out. They're like, well, you didn't pay, you only paid for this much. Well, no, you could get me started. That'll get me started. I could trim down and do the rest. There it is. Rib gate. He looked like he stink. He do stink. He got them stubby arms. Oh, this was beforehand. Oh, I heard about his hygiene. Uh-oh. Now, we don't want to go into that. You don't want to go into that. Shoot, the janitor up there at Fox News is like, yeah, man, I ain't never had and smelled nothing like that in my life. Because he went in there and he was eating all them things in there, and then we had to do 3 hours set. See, he tried to hold it for the whole show, but he couldn't hold it. And we went to commercial break, and boy, he went in the back and he let a bomb off. And then he had to come back and rush back to the studio. And, you know, he got them little stubby arms. So he can't wipe himself and reach all the way around there to get there because he got them little stubby arms. So he would take almost the whole roll of toilet paper and wrap it up on one hand to make a big old ball so he could reach back there to get some of it. But then it's all like, you know, his ass is all the way on the back of his neck. So he got shit stains all on his collar and everything. It was awful. People were smelling that like, man, is there a sewer leak? And Fox, it was a biohazard. It's terrible. That's why we call him Shtlock. There you go. Now you know. Now you know why we call him that. He know about it. He ain't gonna address that. That's probably why he got the Asian guy on there. The Asian guy is there to help him wipe. Man, I'm something else. I'm so hard with this here. Oh yeah, I'm in better shape than I was then. See, look at that. I was a little chubby then. Nah. Chino in much better shape. You need to get out there and start running. Do some exercise.
And again this weekend, I'm going to try to bribe him into making some more ribs. I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs.
If he makes some more ribs, boy, this man is doing all of this for some ribs. He ain't say I'm gonna come to California if y'all pay for my room and my air flight. Put me in a room and an air flight. He's willing to spend all that himself just to go down there and eat some ribs.
This weekend, oh man, this is gonna cost me an arm and a leg. But anyway, what's on the menu for this weekend?
Ribs. All he thought about was ribs. He gonna bring JB on the show. The Rib Man. You interviewing the Rib Man.
Looking at Delta Airlines flights right now. Steve Kim has told me that you're having another Fall-Palooza this weekend. Oh man, this is gonna cost me an arm and a leg. But anyway, what's on the menu for this weekend?
He want to know what the menu is.
Chiefs Queendom t-shirt. I'm sending you one of these right here. I'm gonna do it big. I'm doing it big this weekend, Jason. This is the weekend you probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway. Hey man, let's fly right into Ontario. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Fly. Fly right on in. He ain't got. I need the money. You should have asked them to fly you out.
I gotta fly into LAX, but it looks like it's gonna cost me a couple of grand. I gotta fly first class, JB. Anyway, go ahead.
Bougie. Nashville's turning you bougie.
He gotta fly first class because he big as a goddamn house. So if you big as a house, you gonna have to fly first class to pay for comfort, because he would have to pay for 2 seats if he was out there. If he was out there in the damn regular seat, he would have to pay for 2. Shouts out to Afro Universe. Oh yeah, I got your Cash App. All the love and support. Thanks, brother. Yeah. Super chat work, like button work, like it up. You see, they already trying to like keep the video down, smash it down so nobody can see it. Yeah, we know they games. Yeah, but the thing is, this dude is spinning there. He talking about he flying Delta. Delta, they don't even, that's why they charging you extra, because they know your weight size. You are excessive weight. So you're going to have to pay for 2 seats, or you're going to have to be in first class. That's what Delta stand for. Don't even let them aboard. They don't want no big, fat, stanky bastard like you on the plane. Exactly. Now, let's continue.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again?
Look, that's all he want to talk about is ribs. Are we having ribs again? That's.
Gee, Nashville turned you bougie.
Oh, he want to talk about ribs. That's it.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again? If we're having ribs again, it's a better chance of me coming.
Are we having the ribs? It's a better chance of me showing up if you got them ribs.
Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again?
Look, they asked them to fly you out.
I gotta fly into LAX, but it looks like it's gonna cost me a couple of grand. I gotta fly first class, JB. Anyway, go ahead.
Bougie. Nashville's turning you bougie.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again?
Look, that's all he want to talk about is ribs. Are we having ribs again? That's.
Gee, Nashville turned you bougie.
Oh, he want to talk about ribs. That's it.
I just need the leg room. Anyway, but what's on the? Are we having ribs again? If we're having ribs again, it's a better chance of me coming.
Are we having ribs again? Are we having ribs again? There's a better chance of me coming if we ain't eating ribs. You heard what I said about Delta. Don't even let them aboard. That's what it's for. Oh, you can get mad all y'all want and try to knock down the viewership. Bragging. Like, he's not bragging, but he is also thirsting and desperate for some goddamn ribs. Hey, talk about these
ribs every time until you come. That's just the truth. So I love tagging you. I love showing you the ribs. The beef back ribs I made were the best I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not boasting just because I've had beef back ribs. They're hard to make because all the.
Look at him, man. He looked like he just climaxed on himself as the man was talking about ribs. Look, he like he just got finished. Look, he was climaxing on himself as the guy was talking about ribs. You think I'm joking?
Again, it's a better chance of me coming.
I'm making ribs.
I'm making ribs every time.
That's just the truth. So
look
I love tagging you.
Look at him.
I love showing you the ribs.
Oh.
The beef back ribs I made were the best I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not boasting just because I've had beef back ribs.
This dude just climaxed. His brain, he was picturing the ribs in his damn mind. Y'all said this the whole shit line. This dude was picturing the ribs as this dude is talking. That's all he cared about was food. His whole thing of having him on there was ribs. He gonna be easy to negotiate for. They gonna be like, look, all we can pay you is $2,500 a week, and you get rib dinners. Rib dinners.
Here in a second, and threatened to come out to California again this weekend. I'm going to try to bribe you into making some more ribs. I feel 75% confident I will make it if he makes some more ribs. I got to fly into LAX, but it looks like it's going to cost me a couple of grand. I got to fly first class, JB. And you're having another football palooza this weekend. Oh, man.
All he can think about is ribs.
This is going to cost me an arm and a leg. But anyway, what's on the menu for this weekend?
When he meant menu, he ain't talking about. Now, the guy actually believes that he's talking about something else, like a shirt that he making and all that stuff. Like, what's the deal for the game? This guy could care less about that. He meant the food menu.
Okay, Jason, this is the weekend. You probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway, man. It fly right into on chick. I'm gonna do it big. I'm doing it big this weekend, Jason. This is the weekend. You probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway, man. It fly right into Ontario. Let's go.
JB, the football palooza this weekend.
Sure. I'm sending you one of these right here. I'm gonna do it big. I'm doing it big this weekend, Jason. This is the weekend. You probably should come. It ain't gonna cost you that much. You got the money anyway, man. It fly right into Ontario. Let's go.
I gotta fly into LAX, but it looks like it's gonna cost me a couple of grand. I gotta fly first class, JB. Hey, go ahead.
It's gonna cost him a couple grand to fly. I haven't seen nobody like this for no damn ribs. Man, have you ever seen somebody Jones like this over some ribs? He said, "Are you having ribs?" Look at him. His eyes is closed. He is meditating. He thinking about them damn ribs. Are we having ribs again? And look at the dude making the ribs looking at him. Like, you sick bastard. What do you do with the ribs? Look at the guy looking at him. And the guy looking at him like, you sick bastard. What the hell do you do with the damn rib? Look how he looking at him like, what is wrong with you over these damn ribs?
He's a rib sexual.
This dude is really looking at him like that. He looking at him in complete disgust. Like, damn, dog, over some ribs? You finna spend $1,000 to fly out here. He thought you were coming out there to hang out and chill with them. He only coming for the ribs. So if you ain't making the ribs, he ain't coming. He made that very clear. I ain't coming out there if you ain't got no ribs. I'm not getting on the plane. So the guy looking at him like, well, damn, I thought you was my friend. Look how he looking at him. Like, you ain't shit. Oh, I can see that ribs now. I can see them all lined up in a row. As soon as I pick them, the meat's falling off the bone, and I gotta get that meat right before it falls off the bone. It's just suckling. Oh, ribs. The steam coming out my mouth.
Oh, ribs. This dude is sitting here, man, he is like thirsty over these ribs. Y'all think this is the end of it?
If we're having ribs again, it's a better chance of me coming.
If we having ribs again, there's a better chance of me showing up. Man, I am not showing up if you don't have no ribs.
I'm making ribs every time until you come. That's just the truth.
Woo! That's what he needed to hear. Man, watch how he he finna climax. Look at him.
So I love tagging you. I love showing you the ribs.
Look at
the beef back ribs I made were the best I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not boasting just because I've had beef back ribs. They're hard to make because all the fat. You have to find the right rack. I found a beautiful rack.
He starts sucking and smacking his teeth. Ah, ribs. This man just starts sucking his teeth. You see that? Right, hitting up Coach Brown to send him some ribs. Right, you can't make this up. I know y'all thought I was tripping or something with the title, but this is exactly what he doing. Dude playing, he doing all this, all these clicks and views and hits is for ribs.
Off of it.
Look at his face. He in there like he eating. Look, he looking down like he could picture that whole microphone and turned into a slab of a rack of damn ribs. That's all he thinking about. He listening to this man talk about ribs.
You can ask Steve. You can ask Eric Weddle. They're unbelievable beef back ribs. But I made 2 sets of St. Louis ribs too, just for you.
Oh no, just for you. A whole thing of St. Louis ribs. He's looking at the PC right now. He's looking for a plane flight. He's ready to get his fat ass out there.
And they were all unbelievable.
I'm doing it. I'm 98%. Probably by the time this interview ends, I will have hit the send button and bought this ticket. It's going to cut into my Sunday football watching. Looks like the flight back. I'll miss some of it, but it'll stop me from betting on NFL games on Sunday.
You should catch the red eye and watch the Heritage football.
That's it.
Palooza, man. I got 11 TVs. We'll be watching all the games, Saturday and Sunday.
I know. Anyway,
He didn't conduct no interview. All he did was talk about food. The man is trying to promote the event. All he talked about was food and ribs. He brought that guy on that show to talk about ribs, not his event, not nothing else but ribs. Food. That's his whole connection. We talking food. That's right. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. The Karceno for Life Patreon is on fire. It's your boy Karceno in here saying shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV, The Dreamers Pro, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HDII TV, Armando Black TV, The Star Report, One Crack News. Yeah, we still holding it down on One Crack News, and we up out of here. Yeah.